This is Vet Tales, the story of the world's only sailing veterinary clinic. With the boat on the hard for hurricane season, we're currently on a road trip to help animals in Mexico. You can help us by becoming a patron, giving this video a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends. A special thanks to our donors and patrons who make all of this possible. Welcome to San Cristobal de las Casas, a colonial town in the central highlands of Chiapas. We'd been here a few days, and after hosting a free clinic, we were vaccinating rescue dogs with the organisation Dame Una Pata. Last episode, Gabby, the founder of Dame Una Pata, picked us up and took us to the rescue centre near Teopisca. We began vaccinating all of the dogs currently residing with Dame Una Pata, protecting them from common canine diseases such as parvovirus and distemper. We also provided free treatments for all of the dogs suffering from other ailments, like little Nina here who suffers from skin allergies. We couldn't provide these life-changing treatments without the support of our patrons and donators. The dogs and us say a huge thank you. You can help support our work by becoming a patron or visiting our website for other ways to donate. After a long day checking the dogs and cats at the rescue centre, we packed up and headed off to see the newest additions to the Dame Una Pata group, currently residing on the other side of Teopisca. The last few dogs on our agenda were new arrivals to Dame Una Pata, and will eventually join the other dogs when renovations of the rescue centre are complete. They all needed vaccination and their first veterinary check. Some of the dogs weren't too keen and needed a little bit of reassurance. Others didn't seem so bothered. And some dogs were practically thrilled. Macho has some skin allergies as well, so we came up with a treatment plan to keep his skin under control. It had been a productive day providing treatments and checkups for over 50 animals that reside at Dame Una Pata. It was great to work with them again and see the amazing progress and change that they've made for the animals of this area. We look forward to working with them again one day. We headed back to San Cristobal de las Casas, where we had a day to explore and enjoy the sights before getting back on the road. Having a stable table and stable Wi-Fi was one of the perks of our stay, allowing us to catch up on video editing, and I also did a presentation to veterinary students in Europe. I do a lot of these free talks, which is something I really enjoy because I get to share my knowledge and experience with future veterinarians. This lecture was about treating bushfire wounds in Australian marsupials and how that can be applied to wildlife around the world. It's also a sensory organ, and so that tells us that there's a lot of nerve. We are all packed up and ready to begin the journey to Zihuatanejo. So it's going to be done over 3 days. Each day's around 8 hours. So today we're going to Huatulco, then we're going to a town that I'm not even going to try and pronounce. I'll learn how to say it by the time we get there. And then the next day to Zihuatanejo. So yeah, lots of driving ahead these next few days, and pretty much just stop and just sleep and eat, and then we'll be on the road again. The first leg of the journey was a 60-kilometre descent from San Cristobal to Tuxtla. Don't know if you can appreciate the cars just driving like two abreast here, right on the edge of a cliff. Trying to overtake the truck. It only took about an hour. Going up the other way, it took us so much longer because of the rain and the clouds and not being able to see anything. It was much faster coming down, but an interesting thing is we were at 2,200 meter elevation in San Cristobal, and here we're at 500, so we dropped over 1,500 meters in only an hour. So that's why you get such great views up there. The second leg of the journey is 130 kilometres of road through undulating hills and long straightaways before reaching the final mountain descent to the coast. The final leg was a 350 kilometre drive from coastal Chiapas into Oaxaca.
Yeah. Until 1879.
We're currently driving through where the Teopisca winds blow. So that's why there's all these wind farms here and signs telling trucks that they can get blown right over. There's no wind right now, but the last time we passed through here, last year I think it was really blowing, and you could feel it pushing the car away. It was pretty crazy. God. Oh, the cows are crossing the road. I don't know if I should do I go around in here or not? Maybe not, eh? There's a car.
In contingent on the popular crusade, the Turks then spread misinformation to lure the remaining French into the trap. They had a rumor.
While the beginning of this stretch is flat and straight, Soon after Selena cruise in Oaxaca, the mountains meet the coast, making for a long, windy drive.
Perhaps the most sly, interesting, all of you lovely people have decided to pledge $5. But it was at least an insurance policy on this whole expedition. So,
So as you guys all know, Huatulco got relatively hit by the hurricane that came through, and you can see that it really caused a lot of water damage, washed a lot of things away. This is one of the back roads into Huatulco. We arrived at our accommodation and parked up Van Rico before stretching our legs through downtown Huatulco. Although small, Huatulco does attract local and foreign tourists, making it a nice spot to eat out and explore for one night. Thank you for watching. Next episode, we get back on the road and head towards Zihuatanejo to continue our work with animals. You can help us provide free veterinary care to animals in need by donating, becoming a patron, giving this video a like and sharing it with your friends. Until next time, stay chuffed everybody.